if you've been watching our vlogs, then you'll know that we've been on a coast to coast Disney, Universal
trip,
all sorts of stuff adventure. So we went to California. We did 4 days in Anaheim at Disneyland California, and then we moved like into Hollywood. So we did a day at Universal Studios, we did the Warner Brothers studio tour, we did a bit of sightseeing, and then from there we went over to Florida to go to Walt Disney World. So if you've been watching the vlogs, then we really hope that you've enjoyed them. We loved watching our trip back, and it was really nice just having the memories to look back on. But today we're going to film our haul video, sort of like all the bits and bobs that we bought while we were away. Now me and Ben were saying when we were there we didn't feel like we'd bought that much.
Now that it's laid out,
but now that we've got it all laid out in front of us, it seems like a bit more. But I do also think that considering how long we weren't able to go for, we were quite well behaved. So we did buy a lot. We definitely had our eye on more things, but we didn't buy like
gives us an excuse
everything.
To go back, doesn't it?
But yeah, we're going back later in the year anyway, so we're going to be buying bits and bobs on that trip as well. But we're really happy with everything that we got. So we're going to show you. We're going to try and do this as quickly as we can,
because we've got a lot to go through.
We've got a lot to go through, and we don't want it to be like a super long video. So yeah, we're going to try and get through it as quick as we can. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit weird. It is quite late when we're filming this, so we've had to put the lights on and the ring light and stuff.
Sorry if you hear any crinkling noises as well. And
sorry if the dog's running riot in the background or chewing things up or like shaking.
He's looking at us as if to say, what are you doing? This is normally chilling time.
He likes to be the star of the show.
Oh yeah, there he is, eyebrows.
He likes to be the star of the show, so if you see him running about, then that is why. Just try and ignore him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to show you everything that we got. We are going to try and remember to tell you the prices as well. I think we've got the prices for most things, but we are filming this like a little while after coming back from holiday, so there might be ones that we've forgot. I don't even know if we've got everything. There might be things that we've forgot to show in the video.
Possibly.
But prime example of him shaking in the background. But hopefully we've remembered everything. Hopefully we can tell you the prices of most things. Just bear in mind that the prices that we tell you are before tax, because we don't know the tax price. So obviously the things that we got in Florida, we did get discount on, so like at Walt Disney World, because I have an annual pass. So I think we got 20% off of those things, but that's just going to get confusing if we do the discounted price. So I'm just going to put the total price, and yeah, that's just going to be the easiest thing. So full price but before tax. So hopefully we don't forget to show you anything. But yeah, we're going to
do, we apologise in advance.
Yeah. But we're just going to get into it and show you everything that we got. So I'm going to start with like the little freebie bits, because I feel like I always do this in haul videos, but it's always fun to show the little like knick-knacky bits that you pick up. We're not going to go in order of like California and then Florida, because this is me and Ben we're talking about. We'll end up forgetting things and it'll just all be very mishmashed. But these were the first little freebie that we're going to show you. So these were our Mardi Gras beads. Am I saying that right? Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
That we got at Port Orleans French Quarter, which was the hotel that we stayed at in Florida. So we got a pink one, a yellow one, a gold one, and a green one. And these were like scrunched up into like a little Mickey head on the table, and it was very cute. I'm just going to style those out for the rest of the video. The next thing is some pin badges. So obviously when we were in California, it was our very first time at Disneyland. So we got...
Rex likes our badges.
So we got these first visit badges. So we got these ones with our names on. So obviously mine's got Natalie, Ben's has got Ben, obviously. The cast member doing these did get a little bit like dot happy with the Sharpie. But they're very cute. But because we weren't 100% sure on the dotted design, we did just get some plain first visit badges as well. So it's just a cute little keepsake. And then when we went to Universal Studios in Hollywood, it was also a first visit there. So we got these ones. So the cast member at Universal Studios did actually put on the date of our visit, which was just a cute little touch because we only did one day there. So it was nice to have the actual date that we went on our badges. We brought back a selection of the freebie H2O products out of our hotel. We did get loads more than this, but they're upstairs and I'm not bringing them all down. But we got like body lotions, face soaps,
hand soap. Just got a selection, didn't we?
There's loads. Honestly, we came back with all sorts. But these smell incredible. They remind us of holiday when we're not on holiday, and it's just a nice little thing to bring home. And I was saying to Ben, I'm glad we got these as well, because H2O are no longer going to be doing the Disney resorts.
Yeah, it's
like
going to be interesting to see who's going to actually do it.
So that's sad, but like Ben said, it'll be interesting to see who replaces them. But yeah, we've got a good little stash. It'll not be Bath and Body Works. The next thing is some coasters, which seems really bizarre, but we did a walk-up reservation at the Lamplight Lounge in Disney's California Adventure, and we did the boardwalk dining, which is like outside on the pier, isn't it?
That's just super cute.
And when we were there, we were admiring these coasters. So they say Lamplight Lounge on that side of them, and then on the other side they've got these really cute little character illustrations. We've got someone joining us now, but yeah, so when our server brought us over our glasses of water, we like didn't want to put them on the coasters because we wanted to keep them. So when he brought us over our cocktails and like the beer that we'd ordered, he brought us over like a big chunk of these coasters and like a few of the different characters. Now I don't know if this is all of them, or if he just brought us over a selection, but we've got this one, this one, which is our favourite. We've got this one and this one, and we do have like a couple of duplicates of some of them because obviously the ones that we already had on the table, but we just thought that was really cute that he brought those over for us. We've got a selection of tickets. So we've got our Disneyland California tickets. So mine is the World of Colour one, and then Ben's is the Main Street Electrical Parade one. We were really happy with those two because it's like completely random what ticket you're gonna get. So I was scared I was gonna end up with like a Star Wars one or something.
I'd have just claimed it to be fair.
But we were really happy with those.
Walt Disney World tickets.
So we've got this one, this Simba one, which is Ben's 2-week ticket that he'd bought. Again, this was like completely random, so we didn't know what ticket he was gonna get. Probably not your first choice, was it?
No, onto a Star Wars related one.
But it's very cute, so we were still happy with it. And then we've got my annual pass. So obviously we went to the annual pass booth in Disney Springs to pick this up because last year when they like briefly resumed sales of annual passes for previous annual pass holders, I'd rung up and bought it like over the phone, but obviously didn't get my card until our trip, and the only option was Mickey, but I was very happy with that because obviously it was all started by a mouse. And then I have got another ticket here which isn't mine or Ben's. This is actually my friend Becca's. So she had an extra ticket. I think there was a day where she'd forgotten to take a ticket to the park, and they gave her a Figment one, and she knows that Figment is like my absolute favourite, so she very kindly let me have him when she didn't need him anymore. So thanks, Becca. And then we've also got a selection of room keys. So if you've watched the vlogs, you'll know that we did the majority of our stay at Port Orleans French Quarter, but we did one night at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we do have 2 sets of room tickets. So the Mickey and Minnie were our ones from French Quarter, and then when we checked into Animal Kingdom Lodge, they did let us have the choice because we didn't want to get like duplicates again. So we did ask for Donald and Daisy, but they were out of Daisy ones, weren't they? So we got Donald and Pluto, which are very cute. So we've got a nice little collection of all these tickets, but we really like these because they've got 50 on them.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have like in the scrapbook or memory box.
Just a nice design as well, aren't they, I think?
Yeah, but it's nice to have something with the 50th on to like remember that
For
we
the
were
men's.
there. We've got a random little Warner Brothers Studios photo card, just from when we had one of our pictures done. We've got our little flower and garden booklet. This has just got all the outdoor kitchens, like the menus and some little pictures. And then it's got like a garden grace thing at the back, but we didn't
Just a fun
do
little
that.
guide, isn't it?
Yeah, but these are always nice to have, so you can like take them around, tick off when you've tried things, and just see what you fancy from each of the booths. Sticking with flower and garden theme, we've got this random little brochure that was in our room. It's got like the garden rocks concert things on. So me and Ben are suckers for like anything like this. We just pick it up and take it. So we got that one. And then we've also got this, again, with the 50th on. It just said like, your take along guide to the magic. And it's just like information about the parks and just random stuff that...
There's like little articles in there.
Yeah.
Different things.
Again, just wanted it because it had the 50th on it and Mickey and Minnie. And it's just nice to keep. And then sticking with a similar theme, we got some park maps and the Warner Brothers one. So we got both of the Disneyland and California Adventure ones. Ideally would have liked to have got nicer ones, but we just completely forgot, didn't we?
Getting chucked in my bag, didn't they?
Honestly, maps just end up getting crumpled. No matter how careful you are with them, they just get crumpled. So like our Walt Disney World ones, we didn't keep all of them. We've literally only got our Magic Kingdom one, but we're gonna get new ones of them on our next trip. So we're gonna get like nice ones from either the hotel lobby or something where we can just keep them nice and straight. But obviously we had to keep these two because we wouldn't have been able to just nip back and get them because we don't have another trip booked. But yeah, just nice to have as a little memento. And then our Warner Brothers Studios one. We did want to get one for Universal as well, but they don't have a paper map. We had to download the app, didn't we?
And then last but not least, the Hojo.
Yeah, that was our hotel that we stayed at in California. So this was just a little like leaflet from our hotel in California. So we stayed at the Howard Johnson, and this just had in it like a little map of the hotel. So a map of the hotel, and then this is like whereabouts it is in comparison to Disney, and how to get there. So yeah, that was just a handy little thing to have. So yeah, just thought that would be cute to keep. Because
I recommend the Howard Johnson as well, by the way.
That was a fab hotel. If you're ever going to Disneyland California, the convenience of how close it is.
What's wrong with that, can you?
Fab hotel. And then these weren't technically free because we did load them up with money, but we've got some little gift cards that we used when we were there. Sorry about the dog.
Rex just whipped my head twice.
With his tail.
What are you doing?
So the first one is this 50th one. It's just a really pretty design. So this is a Magic Kingdom one, which quite ironic because we did buy this in Animal Kingdom.
It was the only one they had.
But it was the only one that they had. So the reason we got gift cards was basically we were struggling on the Disney app to connect our cards. Sorry.
If you could see the dog here.
We were struggling to connect our cards, so like debit card, credit card, Revelo, anything like that. It just didn't want to
For some reason,
for
it just
Genie
didn't.
Plus.
It was, I don't know if it was our location or
possibly. If anyone knows the trick to getting cards to work if you're having problems,
it was just a nightmare.
Please let us know. But because we couldn't be bothered with the faff, we just thought we'll load up some Disney gift cards, and then it's an easy way to just pay it quickly.
Yep.
So we got this one. And then the other one that we got
was this one,
which is very cool. So this one wasn't technically free. We did have to pay $4.99 for this one, because when Ben takes it out of the envelope, you will see that it's a metal one. So this is the Biton Spiral.
Yeah, the Biton Spiral.
for 2 Spira. So it's like a, can you hear that?
Card.
Like a metal gift card.
So it's like a metal gift card instead of a plastic one. So it's like a good little keepsake as well.
Yeah, it's like a proper souvenir, isn't it? So the actual card itself cost us $4.99. I keep calling it a card, it's not a card. The little gift medallion, whatever it is, Spira, cost us $4.99, and then the minimum amount you had to load on this was $100, but we did actually buy this one in California because we wanted this as like a souvenir anyway. You didn't know about this, did you? But I'd seen about it online, so I knew that Ben would definitely appreciate this. So we went and bought this. We got this on our first day and we didn't mind loading it with $100 because we knew that we were going to be buying food and stuff. And we used this to buy individual lightning lanes, so like Radiator Springs races and stuff like that, because again, the cards just weren't working. So it was easier to use a gift card. So yeah, we got that one. And then obviously, like Ben showed earlier, it came in like a cute little presentation envelope case thing. So yeah, that's a cool little souvenir. So that's all the freebie bits. So we're going to show you everything that we actually bought now. So we're going to go in, like I said earlier, we're not going to do like California then Florida. We're just going to do categories. So like clothing, homeware,
misc,
edible items, miscellaneous, toys, action figures.
I don't know about action figures.
So yeah, we're going to show you like that and then it doesn't get confusing. So should we start with clothes, because I feel like that's what we've bought the most of.
Am I going first or are you going first?
You show yours first.
Oh, right, okay.
Should I get my price list up? I do have like a little list on my phone of some of the prices, but again, not all of them. So we're going to try and tell you as many things as we can.
First things first. Are you ready for this?
So we went to In-N-Out Burger in California because I feel like that's just a must, you have to.
Must do. Apologies, it's creased, I have worn it.
So Ben wasn't satisfied with just trying the burgers. He had to get a little t-shirt as well, but it is very cool.
Yeah, so we've got In-N-Out on the front and then you've got this scene on the back, which is very cool.
And that was $14.95.
Bargain.
So, not bad, really.
The next thing I bought was this, which is an Elliott Dodgers hat from Lids. It's part of the Oceanside pack, that's why it's got like peach and blue instead of like the traditional colours. It's got a nice peach underbrim, and then the World Series winners. Oh, get that in focus. It's got a nice patch on the side with World Series Champions 2020 on the side, and I believe that this was $34.95.
Yeah, something along those lines.
About the same price everywhere. Normally they're about 25
we don't have
quid in the
receipt
UK
for this one, so
yeah.
We don't know the exact price.
I think I threw the bag away as soon as I bought it because I put it on.
You put it on, didn't you? But yeah, it was around about that price.
So when we were in Orlando, I went to the outlets. I went in a couple of shops while we were there. I went in Nike and I picked up a few bits. So I got this Nike running long sleeve top for when I play football and when I'm just doing daily exercise.
Daily exercise, is it? You do daily exercise.
Well, yeah, they're just comfy for sitting in because they're just nice and light and airy. I think this was about $12 it worked out to be because it was on sale.
You live in sportswear, don't you, at home?
Yeah.
So it's defo worth it for Ben, like, picking stuff up when we're over there because it is so much cheaper.
Yeah. So I got that. In the same shop, I also picked up this. Now you may think, Ben, you've clearly washed that and it's gone wrinkly. But it's not.
It's not, it's just the pattern.
It's the design.
Like
so
the design,
picked up this Nike running quarter zip.
It's like a crinkly effect.
Yeah, so it's like a crinkly effect on it. That's the swoosh on the arm there on the sleeve, and then you've got like little holes.
Just this Nike running division.
Little holes for putting your thumb in. So I think this was, again, I think it was like $24. I think.
Probably.
So it's not too bad for a quarter zip. But after I went to Nike, I then went to Adidas, picked up a number of pair of pants. So I got these grey ones.
Just move for a minute and show what Rex is like.
he just wants to be the main character all the time. Are you okay?
Don't disturb him. I know, I see, baby, I see. Go on, you carry on.
So after I'd been to Nike, I went to Adidas and I picked up some football pants when I play football on Wednesdays. So I got these grey ones. He's just something else. So I got the grey ones and I got some black ones. Do you mind? I'm talking about my pants. Can't get the staff these days.
Yeah, go on, carry on talking about your pants, son.
Well. So after I've been in Nike, I went to Adidas and I picked up 2 pairs of pants. I got these grey ones. These are just like the soccer pants. So I got this grey colour. And I got this black as well. So there were 2 pairs for 45, was it? I think
It was something cheap like that.
2 pairs for $45.
It pretty much worked out as what you would pay for 1 pair over here.
Yeah. So when I go, I always tend to pick up a couple of pairs because they're so much cheaper over there. People know me, I go on holiday, I can't come home without buying a pair of trainers. So I ended up getting these Ultra Boost multicolour trainers. They've just got the multicolour pattern on the back.
Don't mind if they're a bit mucky, you could wear these on holiday.
I have worn these on holiday. These normally retail for like 120, I think, but I ended up getting these for like 60 something dollars. So I've got a pretty good deal on these. So when we're on the way home, there's a little locker room in the airport on the way in. And I had my eye on this for a long time, even before I went. So I picked up this. Ben
went shopping while I was in a huge bag drop queue.
Yeah, Toronto Raptors Hardwood Classics Vince Carter jersey. The old Raptors logo on the front and then Vince Carter on the back.
Very cool.
If you know basketball, he's like a Toronto Raptors legend. I got this in a extra large boys because the sizing isn't really much difference between
that and a small
men's. Small men's just a little bit longer. But the price difference is quite big. This one was only, I think, $85, and the men's one was over 100. I think it was like 120. So picked up the boys one instead. Also from lids, but not that lids.
Different lids.
Yeah, different lids. If you know, I quite like lids. So when we're on City Walk at Universal, they've got like a lids clubhouse for the LA Dodgers. So I thought, wow, we're in Los Angeles. It'd be rude not to pick up an LA Dodgers jersey. But this again is an extra large boys.
The price of this one actually.
Because the sizing is just a little bit dodgy.
That one was at $65.
So this was only $65 and then the men's one was over 100 again.
Yeah.
I picked up this.
If you can't tell, Ben's very into his basketball jerseys. Baseball jerseys. That shows my knowledge. That one's a baseball one.
That's a basketball one. Yeah, I just like American sports. So I picked up this Arizona Diamondbacks Cooperstown Collection jersey. So this is the Cooperstown Collection is like the retro jerseys. So this is a Randy Johnson jersey. It's got Diamondbacks, the old school Diamondbacks logo on the front. It's got a Diamondbacks logo on the arm, and then you've got Johnson a number on the back. I think this was actually $120 if I remember rightly.
But this one is a lot thicker.
But this, yeah, it's a lot thicker, and this one is.
Is it a classic one?
This is the classic ones. So this is the Cooperstown Collection, was like a classic, all the classic jerseys. This one is actually a medium because these ones run a lot smaller than the standard ones.
You had to get men's in this one.
Yeah, they didn't have a kid one.
You wouldn't fit in the kids one in this one.
I was looking at a white one, a white Anaheim Angels jersey, but I do not trust myself wearing white at all. So I went for the black one instead. So now on to the Disney purchases.
Can I also just say, I love how Ben's like really organised and got his own hangers, and mine are literally just in a pile at the side of me.
You know me, honey buns. So you're probably all seeing this on the vlogs, but this was the first purchase while we were at Disney. It's the Star Wars Spirit jersey. It's got the classic Star Wars logo on the front. It's got
the other arm.
What's this arm?
Vintage action
figures on the side. So it's got all the vintage action figures over the top of the Star Wars logo on the back. So I was a bit gutted about this one because after I bought it in California, we come home.
It was on Shop Disney.
And it was on Shop Disney on sale.
But that happened with one of mine as well, so we were sad about it together.
But yeah, picked that up. So that was just
and that
typical
was
Spirit jersey price.
$74.99.
Yeah. The next one, I didn't actually know I was getting it.
California Adventure.
Yep.
They had Avengers Campus, and Web Slingers was Ben's favourite ride.
It's cool though, isn't it?
And every time we went past this in a shop, he kept eyeing it up, but he'd already bought himself the Star Wars one, so he was like a bit umming and ahhing about whether to get it. So I thought, I'll treat him because I'm cute.
Yeah, she's a good egg sometimes. But yeah, got this. So yeah, got my 2 Spirit jerseys. very happy indeed with these.
This was the same as the other one, so £74.99. So the first clothing bit that I got was this Spirit jersey from Disneyland California. So it's the Main Street Electrical Parade one, so it's just got Mickey on the front in his cute little neon Electrical Parade outfit, and then on the back it's got Disneyland Main Street Electrical Parade 50th anniversary. So obviously it was the 50th anniversary of the parade when we were there, but this is also kind of sentimental because the Main Street Electrical Parade was the first parade that I saw on our very first Disney World trip in 2016, our like very first trip together. So it's just like sentimental in that way, because as soon as we saw that, like after that they retired it from Walt Disney World, so we never saw it again at Disney World. So it was really nice to see it again in California, and I just wanted something to remember it. So like I say, it's got Disneyland Main Street Electrical Parade 50th anniversary at the top, and it's got like the little twinkly lights everywhere, and then it's got this huge Elliott the Dragon at the bottom, and it's just really fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Me and Ben laugh about this Spirit jersey because it's like business in the front, party in the back.
Party in the back.
Because it's just so like neon and in your face at the back, but it's so cool, isn't it?
But you just love it, don't you?
I'm obsessed with it. So this one was £74.99.
Do you want me to take them? And it's easier
yeah,
for
you
you?
can put them over there. Thanks, hon.
Look at that. I'm being helpful. I'm in a helpful mood.
So I'm going to stick with Spirit jerseys. So the next one was the one that I went like knowing that I was going to get, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I knew that you were going to try and be the one to show that. So it's this gorgeous tie-dye colour. It's like white and it's got green, pink, yellow and blue tie-dye like all over it. And then it's got the little Disneyland logo at the front. Established 1955. And then on the back, again, just in the multicoloured, it's got Disneyland Resort, and I just love this. I'm obsessed with it. I knew I wanted it before we went, so I was really happy to get it. And I also got the matching bucket hat, which Ben is forever stealing. I really wanted the bucket hat, but I'd never thought that I could pull one off. But when I was trying it on, Ben was hyping me up and telling me to get it. So I did. We spent ages trying to decide which we wanted, because obviously the tie-dye is all in different places and loads of them had like yellow at the front.
It is, yeah.
I didn't really want yellow, but yeah, I think
Nat looks better in it than I do.
This. I still don't think I can pull it off, really. But when you're at Disney, it doesn't matter.
Please tell us you can pull it off.
But when you're at Disney, it doesn't matter, does it? Everyone can wear whatever they want and nobody judges at Disney, which is what I love about it. So yeah, that was that little combo.
How much was the hat, Nat?
Oh, the hat was $39.99, which is quite expensive.
It is expensive for a hat, but I mean, absolutely gorgeous, darling.
But it is a Spirit jersey one as well. It is like the branded one. Is my hair got hat hair now after trying that on?
Well, I bet I have.
And then I'm gonna stick. I've got hat hair.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna stick with another Spirit jersey, just why I've already shown those two. Might as well make it a hat trick. This one was expensive.
This was an expensive one. I've just seen the price. Wow.
So this next one I got at Walt Disney World, and it's part of the 50th anniversary collection. So it's like this gorgeous purpley colour, and then it's got an ombre like purple and gold sparkly at the front. So it says Walt Disney World. It's got the castle with a 50 in, and then at the back it's really pretty. Again, just the ombre like purple and gold, and it's just got Walt Disney World all across the back. Now a few people have warned me that this glitter doesn't wash very well, which is slightly annoying because this was so expensive. This one was $84.99, so it's $10 more than the other Spirit jerseys. I think that's probably just because it's part of the 50th collection, I would imagine.
They've definitely put $10 worth of glitter in it.
$10 worth of glitter. But I do really love it, and I'm sure I'll still like it even when all the glitter comes off, because no doubt it
We'll
will.
wash it inside out, we'll be fine.
So the next thing is a bit of a cheap one, because I didn't actually buy it at Walt Disney World, but I'm going to put
We've seen it at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in as like an honorary haul purchase because I was obsessed with this when we were in California and Florida. I was eyeing this up and I just couldn't justify the cost of it. Even with my annual pass discount, it was just still a bit expensive, and I couldn't. Literally every day, every time I saw it, I was like, oh, look at it, look at it. But I didn't buy it, but it worked in my favour because a few weeks, maybe a month or so after we got back, it went on sale on Shop Disney for half price.
Yeah, like my Spirit journey.
So this should have been £450, and I got it for £225.
Look at it.
So it's still expensive. I'm not like saying that this is a bargain or cheap by any means,
but it was 50% off.
It's still like a very spendy purchase, but I'm really happy that I got it discounted, and I was just having major regret and FOMO when I didn't buy it, so I was buzzing when it went on sale. So it's the Coach Disney Collection bum bag, and it's massive. It's like a Mary Poppins bag. So I won't be wearing it as like a bum bag like so. I'll be wearing it like a crossbody. This. That's kind of how I was trying it on anyway, wasn't it? And I really liked it like that. But it's just gorgeous. It's really subtle. She says, with its castle, Mickey, Minnie,
got like a classic Coach
Daisy,
print,
Donald.
don't you?
But it's got the classic Coach print. It's really nice neutral colours. So it's got like the main section of the bag at the front, but then there is also another zip with like a little bit at the back, so you can put like passport, like ID or whatever, money, card holder in that, and then you know that that's closer to your body. And it's just nice having like extra little pockets, and I'm just obsessed with it. I love it.
I love that.
And I'm so happy I treated myself. It was a very like treat yourself kind of purchase, but I'm really happy I did it, and I can't wait to go back to Walt Disney World and wear this in the parks. And then the next thing was a very kind and generous and lovely treat from Ben. So a lot of you know, because I get messages all the time, that I wear these hoop earrings like on the daily.
Every day.
Every single day.
On the daily, she never texts me.
I do take them out.
At night time.
Take them out at night time, but I wear them literally every day, and I'm terrified of the day that I either lose one or they break. So we were looking everywhere in the parks. We've looked in Paris, we've looked in California and in Walt Disney World, and they're just nowhere to be seen anymore.
We just need to go to Tokyo and Shanghai now.
And Hong Kong.
And Hong Kong.
To see if they've got them. But yeah, these earrings were nowhere to be found. They had like a bigger hoop version, didn't they?
Yeah.
But
a bit too big for you,
a bit too big for me. This is like perfect the style that I wear. So I was really sad that I couldn't find these, but Ben spotted these ones. Now I do wear silver jewellery more than gold, don't I? But before we went, I got some really cute
gold necklaces and stuff, didn't you?
That were like gold and like gold accents. So Ben found these, and basically I couldn't decide whether to get them because I just didn't know how much I was going to wear them and whether I could like justify the purchase after all the other bits that I've spent money on. But Ben knew that I loved them. One night when we were out shopping, Ben snuck off and treated me to these. So the gold hoop earrings with the little Diamante Mickeys. The actual hoop bit of these is thicker than my
just
ones.
A little bit, isn't it?
But I actually really love that because I think it's like more in keeping, because the Mickeys on these are a bit bigger.
Thicker, yeah.
So I think it suits it really nicely.
Design, aren't they?
So I'm really excited to get to wear these. So these were $39.99.
Don't say I never treat you.
So this next one was a t-shirt that I got at Disneyland. I hadn't intended on buying this as such, had I?
No.
But it was on a day I was wearing a dress and I was absolutely boiling hot and just getting a bit like, not uncomfortable, but you know when you just want to be
hot
in like not hot and bothered, but I just wanted to be in comfy clothes. So luckily I had a pair of cycling shorts in Ben's backpack that I'd put in from Travel Day, I think. So I just thought I'll just get like a nice oversized t-shirt. I've got my trainers, like I can just be comfortable.
Just chill.
So I got this. Now I usually wear a large or an extra large depending on what I'm buying in Disney clothes. But I got this one in a 2XL thinking it'll just be like nice and oversized. But it was a bit too oversized.
It was already oversized. I think it was already an oversized
so it's already
style,
like an oversized fit. So I would recommend if you're getting this t-shirt and you want an oversized look, you don't need to size up, just get your normal size because it is designed to be oversized anyway. But it's this tie-dye t-shirt and it's got like this gorgeous Mickey print and then it's got Disneyland embroidered. I think it is just embroidered, but it's like a quilted embroidered, can you see? It's a gorgeous design. But yeah, I just bought this in the 2XL thinking it would be fine. Went in the toilets, ripped the tag off, put it on, and I was like, wow, it's like a full-on dress.
You styled it out though.
I did style it out. I just like partly tucked it into my shorts and made it work on that day. But since then, I've just been using this as a nightie at home. But in fairness, it is a very cosy nightie. So yeah, I'm still glad I got it. But yeah, word of warning, if you are getting this, you don't need to size up. And then another t-shirt that I got was this really cute one. I think this is my favourite one. Yeah, so this has Disneyland on the front and then it's got the Fab Five, but they're in these gorgeous like vintagey pastel colours, like Donald's in a little pink suit, and I just love it. I'm obsessed. So this is like a white one, just got, it's like printed, isn't it? It's not embroidered. Sorry, I'm taking you out now like you did to me before.
Just want to stroke my face.
But yeah, that is the design, and I did wear this when we were on holiday because I just loved it and I wanted to get to wear it in Disneyland. Just realised I've not got the prices of this one and the tie-dye one. I think this one was, off the top of my head, I think this was about $24.99 or $26.99. I know the tie-dye one was more expensive because it's got an embroidery in it. I think that was at about 32 or 35, something around that mark, but we've not got the prices of these ones, but around about that. This next one was a little sweatshirt. Ben actually spotted these in the shop and I fell in love with them. So this is like a sweatshirt. It's so soft, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really soft.
You can probably see, like, it's just so cosy.
I think it's called French Terry. I don't know, but
I'm not sure. But they had this in either this bluey grey colour or like a salmony pink. I was torn between the two, but I ended up going for this one. I just thought that this would be like the colour that I would wear more. Like you can see I'm wearing like blue now. I feel like this is just like the colour that I gravitate
colours,
for. Isn't it? So yeah, I really love this. So again, it's got the Mickey on the front, and this is like a toweling kind of thing. And then it's embroidered, and then at the sides it's got like this gorgeous quilted design. Again, I went oversized in this. They didn't, not by choice, they just didn't have my normal size in it. No. But I thought with this, it's one that you can wear with like leggings. But
nice and cosy in winter as well.
Nice and cosy, yeah. They did have this in Walt Disney World as well, which I really liked, but I'm glad I got the Disneyland version. But I might get the Walt Disney World one in pink next time, maybe.
And this one was
$49.99. I don't think that's too bad for a sweatshirt, especially one that feels like so nice as well, do you know what I mean? So the last clothing bits are some t-shirts that I got at Walt Disney World. So this one is my favourite one. So this is, it's like a grey like Marley kind of t-shirt, and it's this really cute vintage
pastel colours again.
Yeah, pastel colours, but like bright pastels, and it says Walt Disney World Florida at the bottom and just like this really retro print, and then it's got a rainbow and the castle and
it's just super cute,
and I just love it. It's so cute, and I've worn this so much since coming back, so definitely getting like good wear out of that. And that was $24.99. So the next t-shirt was this Walt Disney World like attractions t-shirt with the dates and stuff on. It's very cute. I was looking for this in Disneyland as well, but it was nowhere to be seen. So I was really happy when I saw this in Disney World. I've not worn this one yet. This does still have the tag on, and this was $24.99, and I just got this in an XL, like my usual size. So it's got like the Walt Disney World in the middle, and then it's got all of the attractions around. It's just really cute. And then on the back it's got this big old list of opening dates for all the attractions, so like from when the parks opened right down to like Galaxy's Edge opening,
Rise of the Resistance.
So yeah, like Rise of the Resistance. It's just really cool. Like, it's nice to have all the dates and
you've got like
stuff
the 4
there.
parks at the bottom there, which is super cool as well.
Yeah, like the icons. I just love it. I think it's such a nice design, so I'm very happy I got that. Do wish I'd got the Disneyland one as well, but
we approached a stranger about the Disneyland
there was a
one.
lady in the queue for the Matterhorn, and she was wearing it, and I was like, please tell me you got that t-shirt recently, and she was like, sorry, I got it in March. But it's fine. I'm glad I've got that one, and hopefully I'll be able to get the Disneyland one another time. I did kind of get sucked in by this one. It's probably not a t-shirt that I would...
Yeah, she will. She'll wear it all the time. I'll make her.
No, I will. Like, now that I've got it, I will wear it a lot, but it's not one that I would have, like, gravitated towards, is it?
No.
But the reason I got this was when we were there, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind... That's a mouthful.
Guardians of the Galaxy
Cosmic Rewind had its official opening day. So it opened on the 27th of May. No, yeah.
It says it on the t-shirt. 27th, yeah.
So it opened on the 27th of May, and we were flying home on the 28th. We didn't get to ride it on the 27th, but we managed to get a lightning lane on the 28th. So I was really happy that we'd got to ride it like as it opened.
Yeah, it was well.
So obviously I got the t-shirt to commemorate it. So this just says Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It's got the date on of the opening, which is kind of what drew me in. But yeah, I just love it. It's like a black t-shirt. It's got Marvel on the like inside tag, and then it's just got, what's this called, Ben?
It's a spaceship.
The mobile that you fly.
Yes, the Space Mobile. I really wanted this t-shirt, but they didn't have
they
my
only
size.
had XLs left, so I thought, it's a sign, that, isn't it? Yeah. It's a sign. So I got it. But yeah, Ben sadly couldn't get this because it would have been too big for him, but I get to wear it. You can probably steal mine when it shrinks in the wash.
I wore all the underneath it.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine. We can make it work. We'll share it. But yeah, so that is that t-shirt. And then, should we move on to your little action figure collection, because we can continue with the Guardians of the Galaxy theme.
Because I was really upset
that you couldn't get the t-shirt.
I couldn't get the t-shirt.
He bought himself a pullback toy.
Yes, I did. How cool is it though?
Very
Come
cool
on.
though.
So this is like the actual ride vehicle that you're riding, and it's got Groot
and Rocket.
So
I love it. It is very cool. It doesn't play with it.
No, I don't play with it.
He has it on display in his little man cave.
Anyway, I don't tell people I play with it, but yes. It's on display in my man. It's on display in my man cave. So yeah, I got that. I can't remember how much that was. Oh, it's on the bottom. $12.99.
$12.99.
When we were in California, went to Target, or Target, as we like to call it. Rex is coming investigating now. Oh, I seem to have dropped an accessory. So I'm a little bit of a Star Wars nerd. When I see Star Wars action figures, I just have to purchase.
It's like wherever we go, he always finds them everywhere, don't you?
So I was looking at these figures before I went away. I ended up picking up these three. So I got the Dark Trooper from The Mandalorian. Thanks, Rex, because you seem to want this one.
Do you like that one? Do you like that one?
I picked up the classic Scout Trooper that rides on the little bike things. And then I picked up Tech from the Disney Plus series, the Bad Batch. So yeah, picked up those three action figures. So yeah, I've got a couple more in my man cave, so they won't display though. We don't have the prices of the action figures because we got them in Target and we threw our receipt away at the hotel, didn't we? But they're like $20 odd. Yeah, they're like $20 odd normally. This is not really an action figure, more of a
falls into like a similar category, so we're just going to show it with these bits.
More of an ornament. So yeah, we got this
partner statue
decoration. So we've got this tree decoration. It's got Walt Disney World 50 on the bottom, and it's just like the partner statue in gold. So we're just going to put that on a shelf, aren't we? Just
yeah, we're not going to use it as a tree decoration, I don't think.
No. More of like an ornament.
More of like a little ornament. We might pop it up on our shelf. It's just really cute. And again, it's nice having things with the 50th. Cracking moly! It's nice having things with the 50th on, and we love like anything with the partner statue on. So when we saw that, we knew we had to have it. Is the price still on the back of that?
It is, yes. So that one was $24.99.
So yeah, not too bad really. So we also got some presents for our nephews. Couldn't show these in the video because obviously we'd already given them to them. But we got this little toy set of the Fab Five, which was $19.99. We got this little California pullback plane. We actually got this in LAX airport. I think that was about $12. We got this cute little Buzz and Woody parachute characters. They were $9.99 each. I got this set of 3 little Toy Story cars. That was $19.99. It's a cute little Mickey Mouse toy, like a little toy car. I don't have the price of that, but I think it was about $4 or $5. And then we got this set of bath toys, which was $24.99.
Not action figures, but sticking with the kind of Star Wars theme. When we were in California, when I picked up my Star Wars Spirit jersey, in this same shop they actually had a selection of comics. So I picked up three of the Star Wars comics. Got just 2 of the normal, one of the Star Wars ones, and then 2 Darth Vader ones. And these comics were $3.99 each.
I thought that was a proper bargain.
Yeah.
They're really cool inside, but the fronts are nice as well. So even like if you finished reading them, you could frame them, couldn't you?
Yeah, if you finish reading them, you could use them as like wall art. But I got those ones, and then when we were actually on the Warner Brothers tour, I picked up a comic in there. It's a Justice League comic, and that was an exclusive to the Warner. That was an exclusive to the Warner Brothers tour. Rexy likes that one. But yeah, that's just a Justice League comic. A Justice League comic.
That seems a bit thicker than the other one.
Yeah, it's a little bit more story in that. But yeah, pick those 2 up. What, those 3?
Those 4? 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
However many I got.
Yeah. All of the comics.
So this isn't an action figure or a comic, but it's paper and in a book. So I'm going to show it after Ben's comics. So it's this colouring book. I love a colouring book. So this is a Walt Disney World Art of Colouring. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's rammed with different colouring things into it.
Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see because it'll go so quick, but there's just some gorgeous like pictures and stuff to colour in, and it's a nice selection of like different parks, and it's even got like the restaurants. Like I just saw a Crystal Palace one, which I love. Crunchy Bird Jamboree. It's just
Crunchy Bird Jamboree.
Crunchy Bird. Country Bird Jamboree. It's just really nice. I'm obsessed with it. I just really love colouring books. They're just a nice way to like de-stress and yeah, just chill out. So I'm looking forward to starting colouring that in. In Disneyland California, we wanted like a piece of, not artwork as such because we're not that bougie, but we wanted something to like...
We're not that bougie.
We're not that bougie though, are we? But we wanted something to bring home and to be able to like display. So Ben actually chose this.
I did.
So it's a really nice like little mounted print, and it's called Vacation Memories by Larry Dotson. So if you can see, it's just the Disneyland Sleeping Beauty Castle. It's got Walt and Mickey in like the archway of the castle, and then it's just got like one of the Main Street vehicles, and it's just very cute. Oh my god, guess what I've just noticed?
What?
The reflection of the lamps with the 2 hanging baskets makes a little hidden Mickey in the shadows.
Hidden Mickey!
That's really cute. And then it's got Tinkerbell flying over the castle as well.
Cute.
And it's just gorgeous. And this is actually signed. So it is signed Larry Dotson at the bottom, and it's got 2022 on it, which is nice because that's the year that we went. So it's just a nice little keepsake, and this was $25 exactly, so I don't think that's bad
Excellent
at all
purchase.
for, like, it is technically artwork, isn't it, but it's just not like a big framed print. But yeah, really like that, so we're going to put that in our living room. Then speaking of Mickey and artwork, we got this postcard. So this was $5.99.
Who doesn't love a postcard?
And again, this is just something that we're going to pop in a little frame, and it's Mickey through the ages, or Mickey through the years.
It's just different.
So it's got classic Mickey, it's got Fantasia Mickey, Steamboat Willie Mickey. It's just got loads, and I'm obsessed with it. The colour's really like neutral, isn't it, and pretty. And
just cute.
you picked this one as well, didn't you?
I have a fine taste.
Ben has a fine taste in
I need a monocle.
Disney artwork. So yeah, we got that as well. And then should
we move on to mugs?
Mugs,
yeah,
mugs. So the first one that we bought was this one, which I think we'd seen this before we went and knew that we wanted it, and then actually seeing it in person, we loved it. We did want to get the Walt Disney World version as well, and then completely forgot when we were at Walt Disney World, so we'll get that next time. But this one, it's like a watercolour sketch kind of pattern.
Cartoony, isn't it?
So it's got Incredicoaster, like Pixar Pier. It's got Radiator Springs and cars. It's got the castle and the teacups, and then it's got Dumbo, the Matterhorn, and Jungle Cruise. Yeah, inside it just says Disneyland Resort, and it's just very cute. Good sized mug.
It's a really good size mug.
And this one was $14.99. The next one, I'd seen this when we were in Disneyland, and I kept talking myself out of it. I was like, it's quite a big mug to take home. And then we went to Walt Disney World, and we were in World of Disney with our friends Shannon and Tor, and they enabled me to buy it.
They are enablers.
I got it because obviously when we were at Disney World I had my annual pass discount. So it allowed me to justify it a little bit more, because it is massive. Like, look at this in comparison to my head.
Look at the amount of tea that you'd be able to get in there.
I don't know if I would be able to drink a drink out
just
of
think,
that.
you could probably dunk a full digestive in there.
Without breaking it.
Without breaking it in half. That's how I judge a mug. Can I dunk a full digestive in there?
So yeah, it's huge. It's literally massive, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is, if you're familiar with, for the Walt Disney World 25th anniversary, they decorated Cinderella Castle like a big old birthday cake. You were actually there that year. He was only a little dinky baby.
I've actually got a t-shirt.
He was there, and he's got the picture and the t-shirt,
Yeah.
like, for the memories. So I couldn't resist getting this, because I wish I'd seen that castle in person.
I can't remember it.
But yeah, I just love it. It's so pretty. It's pink and girly, my aesthetic, and I just love it. And yeah, I think it's really nice.
Is it not on the bottom?
No, we've washed
I've taken
this.
it off.
This was $22.99, so a little bit more expensive, but I got my discount.
Yeah,
so.
you also have to take into consideration with the price the circumference of the mug.
Like, look at the size difference.
Show the circumference, honeybud. So, no digestive, half a digestive,
Half a digestive,
full digestive.
full digestive. It doesn't actually look that different on screen, but it is. And then, continuing with mugs, we got two of the...
Got a pair of mugs.
We're a pair of mugs.
I was waiting for that then.
We got two of the Been There series. So we got just a generic California State one. So it says California, the Golden State, and then it's got loads of California
icons, really.
Icons, and it's like red, yellow, orange colours, obviously the Golden State, but yeah, it's just really nice, and we knew we wanted the California one, so we got that. We were at the Warner Brothers studio tour actually, in the Starbucks outside of there. And then do you want to show that one?
Yep, so this one we got obviously in Disneyland. This one's got all the Disneyland icons on it. Can you see that? One sec. Yeah, so this one's got all the Disneyland icons on. It's got Star Wars, the castle, Churros. It's got Mr. Toad, the train. It's a Small World, the monorail.
Premium bar.
Yeah, this is just an overall cool mug. So those were $22.99 each.
The price isn't on this. Oh my god.
Is that one cheaper?
Guess how much Disney put the prices up as well. So the Disney one.
I think I've just seen it.
The Disney one was what? 20?
The Disney one, right, is $22.99. How much is the normal one, dearest?
The generic California one is $12.95. So Disney put $10 on that price.
Disney, please. That's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
So yeah, $12.95, $22.
You may notice that we're missing one.
Yeah, so we was really sad about this.
We had a boo-boo.
Wanted to get the California Adventure version of this as well, and we literally only got this one on our last day walking out of Disneyland, and we didn't realise that we wouldn't be able to get the California Adventure one at Disneyland.
We thought we could get them both together, didn't we?
We thought we could get them both in the same shop, which was a massive boo-boo on our part because we should have known that
yeah, we couldn't
California
get them
Adventure, we could only get in California Adventure, and we weren't going back in. It had closed for like was it one of the grad nights or something?
I think it was, yeah.
So we couldn't get back into California Adventure to buy it. But it just gives us a reason to go back.
It does indeed.
And get that one next time. Sticking with drinkware, so this was kind of free, kind of not. So in the table service restaurants at Disney World, they've got these specialty drinks available, which are called iridescent sipabration drinks.
I think that's what they're called, yeah. It was iridescent something. Iridescent
sipabration, I'm 99.9% sure that's what they're called. And basically it's like a lemonade drink in this very cute 50th anniversary cup. So it's just like a clear plastic cup, but it's got loads of the characters around the top. And it's a lemonade drink, and it comes with like a little fizzer. You said it looks like a bath bomb, doesn't it?
It did look like a bath bomb.
Which it does. It looks like
when you put it in, it looks like a bath bomb as well, because it like you drop it in, it all fizzes up.
Fizzes. But they're like flavoured little powder things that are like in a character fizzer,
just like moulded into something.
And there's different colours, and they're very fun to have and like collect.
Yeah. Not
collect, but like try the different ones. But we had just the one. So yeah, it came in this cup, and you do get to keep this as a souvenir cup, which is fun. We love a souvenir cup. It's just a plastic one, nothing fancy.
Special.
But it's just nice to have, and again it's got 50, the world's most magical celebration, and just loads of the little characters are in the top. I'll just show you a little bit closer so you can see what it's like. But it's very cute. I like it, and I will probably use it at home, or our nephews will use this like nice easy plastic cup. So at Walt Disney World we bought, for the very first time we bought these because
we did, we normally got them included.
Used to be part of the dining plan, but obviously there is no dining plan at the moment, so we bought these, but even buying them they're still such good value for money. So these cost $19.99, is it?
I think it's 19.
And that's valid for 2 weeks. So we both got a separate little design, different design, and they've changed. So they're now little Mickey heads on top, and then they just pop open and you drink through that little hole. It is big enough to pop a straw through if you wanted to, but it is also easy to just like drink through that. And these can be used at the refill stations in the resorts.
And you can put hot drinks in these as well.
Cold drinks and hot drinks. So these are really good because some days like we could be at a park and then we might go to like a different resort for some food.
We just always keep them in our bags,
so we just keep them. Sorry about Rex. So we just keep them with us, and then if we go to somewhere that accepts them, we can just use our refill mug. So yeah, nice little thing to have. And like I said, the value of them, so like one soft drink at Disney is, I would say, around $5.
Yeah.
These are $19.99.
So
if you have four drinks, that's your money, and then anything after that is essentially free, and you can refill these as much as you want. So what would you say? Was it about 60 seconds you had to wait?
Yeah, every minute.
It was literally like no time at all.
It was a minute after your refill, wasn't it?
Yeah. So even on some nights, if we knew that we were going back, we had like a little bottle in our bag. We would fill the bottle. That might be really naughty. Should I be telling them that?
No, that does. So when we got in, we just fill the mugs.
But obviously you're paying for refillable drinks, so
yeah.
You do you, boo. If you want to fill up an extra cup, you go for it. Continuing with the refillable mug theme, we got this one from Typhoon Lagoon. So this one was really cheap. I think this was only like $11.99. So we just got the one to share, and this is a different style. So it's got the handle, and then it's got a little like straw that you pull out, and it's just
these are really cool style, I think.
Yeah, I kind
because you got the handle as well.
Potentially prefer these to the other ones, but then I'm not sure. I chop and change. This would be handy for like going out because you can actually carry it and you can like undo those bits, so you could like hook it to your bag. Or if you had like a pram or anything like that, it's easy to just hook onto.
Yeah, the main difference with the price of these ones is it's just for one day.
For one day, whereas the other ones are for 2 weeks. But like I said, we just shared this one and we still got more than our money's worth because we obviously had more than 2 drinks throughout the day. So this one is like water park themed, so it's got Typhoon Lagoon details and Blizzard Beach details. Unfortunately, Blizzard Beach was closed on our trip, so we didn't get to go there, but we used this at Typhoon Lagoon. And then you can take the same cup back on different days and just pay to reactivate.
You just put a bit of an extra surcharge,
was it $8.99 or something? Yeah, because
you've already
like
paid for the cup, so it's a little bit cheaper than buying
it. So I think it was about $8.99 to reactivate on another day. So I think that's really handy. And like I say, if you're sharing, you definitely get your money's worth because it's a huge cup as well.
We've got a very similar one in Universal as well when we were in California.
In California, yeah.
So that's just got a few Universal little details on it, and that's just exactly the same cup, more or less. With
these
the straw.
ones are daily as well. Yeah. That was more expensive. I think that was about $18.
But you could get slushies in this as well.
But you could get slushies in that, and we love the blue raspberry ices. So on the day we had more than 3 ices, I think, and we had fountain drinks as well. So we definitely got our money's worth of these. And again, that same design where you can like hook them on, and it's absolutely massive. They're good value.
You get loads of drink in them.
And this has just got a cute little Universal like design on it. But we've been using these since we've come home, so it's worth it for us because it's like useful on the day and then a souvenir to take home. And then I guess sticking with like souvenirs or food and drink theme that we can use at home, we got this Figment little Tupperware like sandwich box kind of thing. It wasn't free because we did the Spike the Bee
pollination exploration.
I
think that's what it was called.
I can never remember the name of that, but it just rolls off Ben's tongue. But yeah, so you did the little activity where you find the little Spike the Bees around the World Showcase.
Put your stickers on your map.
And then you get to claim a prize at the end. We actually claimed our prize at the beginning.
That's giving away the secrets.
It's not a secret because essentially you have paid for your prize whether you finish it or not. And when we bought it, it was like on our second to last day. And we didn't know if we were gonna finish the thing in time to be able to like claim this. So they did let us get it at the beginning, which like was lovely of them.
Yeah. There was a couple of options.
We chose the Figment one. There was a Spike the Bee one.
There was. There's a Spike the Bee one, and there was another one else. I can't think what the other one was. There was 3 to choose from.
Was there not 4? I can't remember. There was a few to choose from, but obviously we were getting Figgy. It's just Figment like in his little hat and with his bag on collecting his vegetables, and it's got Spaceship Earth on it in the background, and
it's just cute.
We love it. So I'm going to be using this for taking lunches to work.
You are.
I could put snacks in here.
Yeah.
Fruit or chocolate or sweets.
Fruits. I'll put fruit in there.
But yeah, so that was that. And then speaking of Spike the Bee, I got a spork.
It's a funny word, that, isn't it?
Ben loves the word spork. So I didn't use this, but this was for Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. It's just a cute little spork, and it's got Spike the Bee on it. And this was a bargain. This was only like $2.50. So yeah, if you're planning on eating around the world, it's good to use when you're eating, but I got this on our very last day, so I didn't have the option to...
Did you not even take it out of the packet?
Didn't need this to eat my frushi or my macaron, so it's still wrapped, but I'll be... Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not leaving me. But yeah, I'll be using this at home. So sticking with the theme of things that weren't necessarily free, but kind of were. When we were on holiday, I got a few little cocktails. I don't really drink that much on holiday usually, but when I do, my favourite cocktail at Disney is a blue glotini. So yeah, in the blue glotini they come with little glow cubes. So I got 2 of them. So these are just little glow cubes. It's just going to show like white on there, isn't it? But basically they glow different colours, and then there's like a flashing...
It's different colours.
There we go.
There we go.
Flashing
disco,
one.
disco.
And these are just fun to keep because
Right,
when we do like cocktails at home, or if we make people just like a glass of lemonade or something, pop a multicoloured glow cube in, and it's all fun and games, isn't it? So like I say, I've got 2 of those.
Our nephews are big fans.
Our nephews love these. But yeah, these are just cute little freebie, not free souvenirs.
So, as people may know, I like myself a little bit of popcorn. So when I seen this particular popcorn bucket, I couldn't help myself.
Ben is obsessed with Disney popcorn. He literally buys Disney popcorn probably every day that we're in the parks.
Yeah.
So souvenir popcorn buckets are always a must for us, because as much as they're very cute souvenirs, they do actually work out very well, like cost-wise for us as well. So yeah, Ben's popcorn bucket of choice this time was 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse. And I've got the price of him as well.
Oh.
He was, including the popcorn, so obviously when you buy him you get your first refill like included, and that was $20.25.
And then all your refills afterwards?
I don't know the exact amount, but it's literally only a couple of dollars, isn't it? Much cheaper than buying just popcorn on its own. Yeah,
so looking at him you think, oh, you don't actually get that much popcorn in, but it's quite deceiving because you literally fill him up all the way to the head. So yeah, that was my popcorn bucket purchase.
And it's very cute because he's in his little 50th outfit as well, and it's got
50th
World's
lanyard.
Most Magical Celebration and the little Mickey and Walt Disney World 50 on the strap as well, so it's very cute.
Super cute.
Very happy with him. And then continuing from the popcorn bucket, we'll start showing snacks.
Snacks.
We've not got loads to show actually. We didn't go crazy this time with snacks, just because, like we mentioned earlier with the reusable cups, when we used to get the dining plan, we used to end up with loads of credits left. So we would come home with like 50 bags of these or something. But this time we were very reserved. We just got one, no, we actually got 2 bags of sweets, but we've eaten one. And we got one as a gift as well.
Yeah, we got one for our nephews as well.
Did we get 3?
Yeah.
So the ones that we got for us were the sour cherry balls. We were obsessed with these. But these are so... Do you know how much these were?
How much?
When I was looking at the receipts. $6.49.
Are you gonna laugh?
For a bag of sweets. Oh. So... just imagine when we used to come home with like between 30 and 40 bags. But yeah, these are very expensive, so I'm going to savour these. I'm not going to be polishing these
one
off.
at a time.
Yeah.
I feel well bad now because I absolutely smashed that bag of character gummies.
But yeah, I didn't actually realise these were so expensive when I was buying them, so I'm glad I didn't get that many. But yeah, it used to be such good value when we used to get snack credits for these. But yeah, we won't be buying. Like, to be honest, the sweets aren't that much different to like Haribo's and stuff. No. Like the character gummies and stuff are good, but you can get similar. But I don't really know anywhere else that does these. We really like these sour cherry ones, and they do sour apple ones as well, don't they?
They're nice as well.
And they're so good. So yeah, we got these, but we won't be buying loads of these in future.
We bought this 50th anniversary popcorn, which is like this multicoloured popcorn with a nice 50th logo on the front.
That was $6.99, so that is, I feel like that's way more for your money.
It's the size of my head.
Like, I feel like you get more in that.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
No, I reckon
It just looks more substantial, doesn't it?
So yeah, I can't wait to demolish that.
That was $6.99, so that's not too bad.
When we were in Target, we also picked up one of our favourite toffees, which is the Hi-Chews.
We originally found these in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot quite a few years ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they were like $5, $6 in there. We've since found that you can buy them in Target and Walmart, places like that, for like $1.
Only like a couple of dollars. I think they were like $2 for this bag.
Literally, not that much. So we got that. We did get another pack as well, but we already ate those.
Sorry. Next thing we got this while we're in Universal. I've just opened this, and it's a chocolate frog.
Ben's opened it, ready to show you which wizard we got inside.
Yeah. So who have we got? We've got.
We think it's pronounced Ignatia Wildsmith. Not 100% sure, but it is always fun with the chocolate frogs from Harry Potter to like see which wizard you've got inside, and the chocolate is pretty delicious as well. So we actually did get 3 of those when we were away. They were on offer. I can't remember the full price of them, but they were on offer for
like 3 for
$33, I think. So we got one for us two, one for my cousin and one for my sister, because they make a really nice gift, don't they? This was another one of the presents that we got for our nephews. So it was like a decorate your own cookie kit. So it came with some cookies, some icing and different coloured sugars to decorate, and this was $18.99. When we were in like Walmart and other little shops like in the airport and stuff, we did get others of our favourite snacks, but I'm pretty sure we've probably eaten them all. So we got like Junior Mints, you got those Haribo watermelon thingy-majiggies.
Yeah, I did.
Were they Haribo ones?
Yeah, they were like sugar watermelons. When we were in Target, I also bought a large gallon. What was it, a gallon?
Yeah, like there's them massive things of Arizona iced tea.
Oh, it's so good though.
We went through loads of sugar cookies.
We did.
What else?
We were having sugar cookies when we even got home because we brought some back, didn't we?
Yeah.
But they soon got demolished.
They were long gone. But yeah, we had loads of like snacks and stuff, but majority have gone. But
sorry.
To be honest, we didn't get as many as we like. Usually we would come back with like cereals, crisps, sweets, and we just didn't go crazy this time with stuff like that. But I'm sure we'll make up for it in December when we've got 2 suitcases each to fill.
I did bring back some Famous Days barbecue sauce as well.
Oh yeah.
But that was also
barbecue sauce.
Been eaten.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, there is still some of it left, but it's at that point where like the bottle's
looking a very nice
bit like
to show you, so I'm going to tell you about it. If we find a picture, I'll insert it here.
Well, it was in our vlog of that day.
Was it? Oh well, you've probably seen it then.
Our like first day in California vlog,
Oh,
so
good.
go back and have a look at that if you want to see the snacks. Right, continuing on. Random things now. One day we went to the water park, we went to Typhoon Lagoon, and I had forgotten my waterproof case at home, so I bought a new one. It's like the H2O Disney ones. Can't remember how much that was. I feel like it was probably very overpriced, probably about $20.
It was like $25.
25, was
I think
it?
so. I seem to recall. It might be different. Don't quote me on that, but yeah.
But yeah, it is one of them things. It's annoying to spend the money on, but it's nice to be able to like take pictures and stuff and videos in the water. And we do use these every time we go. So now we've got 2, we can have one each.
We can.
Do you want to show those? Our magic bands.
So before when I bought my ticket included.
It had like a perk.
It had like a perk with it, which we later found out it was a magic band that we could go and pick up from. Where did we pick it up from?
Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. So when we got there, we picked it up, said, got a magic band. We got it out of the case, and it happened to be this lovely 50th anniversary magic band. So it's got the 50th castle on the strap, and then it's also got like a little strap jewel that says,
like the slider thing.
yeah, the slider thing. It's the 50th, 50th as well. So that's like a nice purple colour. This was...
It's not purple, it's navy.
Oh, well,
Ben.
sorry. It's a nice navy colour. This was technically mine.
But I fell in love with it.
But somebody, yeah, fell in love with it and decided that it was theirs.
I was going to say, like, oh, Ben was really kind and let me have it, but he didn't. I just claimed it. I was like, that's mine.
But, luckily,
it worked
I found
out
an alternative.
Because I didn't see any others that I liked,
No.
and you found one straight away that you wanted. So
I
it
wanted a
worked
Star
out
Wars
well.
one because I'm a Star Wars nerd. I wanted a Mando one.
I was going to say, you were hoping for a Mandalorian and Baby Yoda
Yeah,
one,
didn't
weren't
find
you?
one that I was 100% on, but I then stumbled across this, which is the matching Magic Band to my Spirit jersey.
It's like the vintage action figures one.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same as the Spirit jersey. It's the vintage action figures Magic Band, and this was a limited release.
Yeah, I can't remember how much that was.
No,
I've not
I
got the
can't.
receipt for that one.
I feel like it was like 20
I think Magic
something.
Bands are like probably close to $30 now, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. But again, with the annual pass discount, it did, like, you can justify it a little bit more, but Magic Bands are really expensive.
Yeah,
like,
and they're moving away from these ones now. They're going for the Magic Band Plus
so
now
like
as well.
next trip we want to get the Magic Band Plus, don't we? Because I just think they're really cool, like how they're interactive.
There's more
and
interactive
stuff.
things you can do.
But God, that's going to be expensive. But yeah, we get sucked into these Disney things, don't we?
Really?
The next thing, quite possibly my favourite purchase of the
She
entire
was so
trip.
excited when she seen it.
As a lot of you probably know, I'm obsessed with Figment.
Understatement.
Understatement of the century. I am obsessed with Figment. He's like my spirit animal. I love him so much. And we had seen pictures of this before we went. We'd seen it available on Double Box Toys, but it was always out of stock because we were just going to buy it on that, weren't we? But basically, me and Ben are big children, and we have quite a few of the Cuddlies toys. So we've got a Rex one,
Baby Yoda.
Donald one. I feel like we've got other ones as well.
Yeah, we have.
Can't remember. But as soon as we saw this, we knew we had to have him. So, like I said, we'd seen him before we went. Weren't really expecting him to be in stock because everyone seems to be obsessed with Figment these days since the popcorn bucket came out. But
when she seen it when we got off the Figment ride, she literally ran. I mean, ran, not walked. Ran to the section.
Ben kind of walked out slightly in front of me and he was like, nah, look. And I looked and I seen it and I literally darted across the shop. I was like, oh my God, they've got him. So this is the Figment. It's not actually called a Cuddlies. It's called a Disney Parks Dream Friends. But it's basically a sleeping figgy cush. And he's so cute. I'm obsessed with him. And this was Figment Cuddlies, $34.99.
Bargain.
And we were tempted to buy two of these. We love it that much. We were tempted to get one each, but we didn't. We were very reserved, and we just got one.
Go on, honey, but it's my half an hour with Figment.
Oh, if you love Figment. But yeah, we were obsessed with this. Oh, look at him!
He's chilling.
Oh, I'm
Who's cuter?
Who did it better? What's with the pipe?
Not cute, might delete later.
When we were on City Walk at Universal, really boring, needed some nail clippers. We'd forgot to take some with us. So we went into Sephora and I just picked up this little manicure set. Nothing fancy, just one of the Sephora own brand ones.
It's a good set though.
It is a very good set. I'm glad I got it. It's just like a little manicure kit. So it's got nail files, like cuticle pusher thingamajiggies, and then 2 sets of nail clippers. I
think you have to have really big nails for use that one.
Yeah, but it's just a really handy little kit to have, and it's quite nice for travelling in the little carry case. And then when I got to the till, how gutted was I? When I got to the till, I knew that from like previous years I had loads, and I mean loads of points saved up. And long story short, because we hadn't been able to get to America because of COVID, and because since the whole GDPR thing and Sephora not shipping to the UK, I lost all my points. They expired because we couldn't get there. So sadly couldn't claim like all of my freebies, but I did get one freebie for my birthday gift. So I think because my birthday had been like 2 months before when we went, my birthday gift was still like eligible to be claimed. So I chose this Amika gift set. It's just like a little hair care gift set. It's got a nourishing mask, a dry shampoo and an instant shine mask.
It says happy birthday friend on the lid as well.
It says happy birthday,
you've not noticed
friend.
that, have you?
No, I didn't. I've been wanting to try this dry shampoo for ages actually, but never did because of the price. So getting these little sets is a nice way to
it's a nice way to try new things.
There's like a single use instant shine mask, and then this nourishing hair mask, which I did actually end up using on holiday.
So it was really nice, didn't you?
It was really nice, so that came in handy, being able to use that while we were away. And yeah, just a cute little birthday present. So hopefully now when my points start building up again,
she'll be able to get herself
I'll be able to actually get my freebies. But I was really well behaved, wasn't I? Like usually when we go to Sephora, I go hard in Sephora.
Yeah, that's when I find a seat in the corner.
That's when Ben like walks off and goes in a different shop. But yeah, I was very well behaved. Only got the manicure kit and my freebie. I'm sure I'll make up for it on future trips. So me and Ben are suckers for reusable bags. We seem to collect more and more every time we go, but they are just really good value for, you know, like if you've got like, quite a bit of shopping, and they're like stronger for carrying stuff about basically. So we did get a selection of different ones. Sorry about Rex. We did get a selection of different ones at Disney World, and then when we were in California, so we got like ones from Disneyland, Universal and Warner Brothers. So we're just going to quickly show you the different ones that we got. So we got the small, we got every size actually at Walt Disney World. So this is the small one. So it's got 50 on one side, World's Most Magical Celebration and Tinkerbell, and then on the other side it's got like the castle with all the characters inside. That one was $2.
$2? Oh, look at Poochie there.
This one's the medium one. But this one has got 50 and the castle on one side. Again, World's Most Magical Celebration. And then on the other side, this one's got Mickey and Minnie with the castle and fireworks and the 50. And it's just really cute. This one's definitely my favourite one. That one was $2.50. And then the large one has got 50. This one's just plain actually on that side. 50 World's Most Magical Celebration, and then on the other side it's got 50 and then the park icons. That's actually really cute. It's in like the colours that kind of match each one. So we've got Spaceship Earth, Castle, Tree of Life, Tower of Terror, like Toy Story things, characters. It's just really cute. I really like that one. And that one was $3. And then at Disneyland in California, we got 2 of the medium ones. They only had the Disneyland ones. We didn't see any California Adventure ones. So whether that was just like a stock issue or if that's a permanent thing, I'm not sure. But these are really pretty. So it's got Disneyland Resort and the castle on one side, and then just like park icons on the other. So it's got Space, Mountain, It's a Small World, Mickey Mouse, and then what's that Star Wars thing called?
AT-AT.
In AT-AT from Star Wars. So we got 2 of those. The Disneyland ones were a little bit cheaper, I think, obviously because the 50th ones at Walt Disney World are like a bit fancier with like the iridescent stuff. But those medium ones were $1.50 each. And then this large one was $2. So again, just Disneyland and the castle on one side, and then exact same design on the other side, but just a bit bigger. So yeah, that was $2. And we got 2 different ones from Universal Studios in Hollywood. So we got this generic Parks one. These were expensive at Universal. These were $3 each.
$3?
For the small ones. So yeah, that was the Universal Parks and Resorts like generic one. And then we got a Wizarding World of Harry Potter one. I'll show that a little bit closer. The colours on this are really nice actually. But yeah, $3 is quite a lot for like the little dinky ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then continuing with the Harry Potter theme, we got this one at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. This one is a Marauders map one. I can't remember how much that one was, sorry, we've not got the receipts, but I would imagine it around the same kind of $2 to $3 mark.
I can't remember.
But yeah, just a nice little size. And then random, but we've got loads of the Disney Parks carrier bags as well in all different sizes from
who doesn't
our
love
shopping.
a Disney Park carrier bag?
But we were saying, like, a lot of people might throw these away because they are just plastic bags, but they are pretty sturdy, like substantial carrier bags. So again, we use them at home for shopping.
General thing.
Just whatever you need a carrier bag for, we use our Disney ones. And then last but not least, we're going to show all of our pins. We did get quite a few pins. We've got a little bag full. We collect pins to like keep as souvenirs and like mementos. We don't do pin, we've never done pin trading, have we? Not saying I never will, it's just not something that we've started doing as of yet. And in all honesty, I don't need anything else that I can collect because it's expensive enough as it is. So yeah, we're just going to quickly show these. Now, the majority of these I don't know the price of because they're in the
brackets,
you know where they've got the categories on the back, so it's like a colour, it's like yellow, silver, stuff like that. Some of them do have prices on, so on those ones obviously we will tell you them, but some of them I don't know. But I think with pins it's generally between £9.99 and say £15.99 for those colour category ones.
And then sometimes it's a special one, a limited edition
some
one.
of the more limited ones were a little bit more expensive, but those ones do have prices on. So we're not going to go in any order with these again, it's literally just as I pull them out of the bag. So this one is a Donald and Daisy 50th anniversary pin. That one was £12.99. We've got a Figment Flower and Garden Festival pin. That one was £17.99. We've got this Guardians of the Galaxy one. So this was another one for the opening date of Cosmic Rewind. And this was an annual pass holder one. So this was an annual pass holder one. So inside it's got Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and then it does say pass holder on it as well. And that one was £15.99. We got this Universal Studios Hollywood one. This one was $11. We got this Mr. Toad one when we were in Disneyland California because we got to ride Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, so we wanted something to commemorate it. We don't know the price of this one, but this one was in the silver category. Another Walt Disney World 50th pin. This one is an annual pass holder one, and this one's got Mickey Mouse on it, and this one was $12.99. We got this gorgeous Tiana pin from Port Orleans French Quarter because it's just one of the things that me and Ben do when we stay at a new resort. We always like to get the pin for it. So this is the one for Port Orleans French Quarter, and this was $9.99. So we got this one from Disneyland California. So it's the Sleeping Beauty Disneyland Castle with a load of Mickey balloons. Again, don't know the price of this one, but this was in the yellow category. I feel like off the top of my head this was either $9.99 or $12.99, something around that price. We got this Disneyland Matterhorn bobsleds ride, just because again it was one of the original rides. We got to ride it in California and we just wanted something to be able to remember it by. And again, not sure on the price on that one, but that was in the yellow category. We got this Main Street Electrical Parade Elliott the Dragon pin. This one was $17.99. We got this really cute Mickey and Donald pin when we were in Disneyland California. Again, not sure on the price on this one, but it was in the silver category. When we were at Walt Disney World, we got this Journey into Imagination with Figment 20th anniversary pin. And this is a spinner one. It's just got Figment, the building, like the Imagination Institute building, and a cute little spinny thing, and this one was $19.99. And then we couldn't decide which one we liked better, so we got the other one that was available. We just got both of them. So this is another Figment 20th anniversary pin. and this one again was £19.99. We got this very cool Pixar Pier pin, just similar to the like logo that's on Pixar Pier. Not sure on the price on this one, but it was in the yellow category. This Warner Brothers Studios toe pin, and this one was £6.95. And then the other Warner Brothers Studios one that we got was this little, I can never remember the name of these, like the clipper thingy-majiggies, production thingies. So yeah, we got that one as well, and that one was £6.95. And then the last one we got was this Hollywood Star. So we did the Hollywood Walk of Fame when we did our sightseeing. So we just thought it would be fun to have a little Hollywood Walk of Fame star. So this one was $6.59. As usual, Rex has decided to settle down and go to sleep
after we've
finished filming it. But I hope you enjoyed the haul. I hope you liked everything that we bought. Thank you for watching if you made it to the end of this video, and if you watched our holiday vlogs, then thank you so much for watching them. We really hope you enjoyed them. Hope you like everything that we got. Let us know in the comments what your favourite thing is, and yeah, we will see you in our next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Who's your good boy?
Say bye to the video.
Say bye bye.